Greetings everyone, it's your friendly neighborhood Gyaru here, and today we are going to be playing a Danganronpa fan game demo called Danganronpa Mauve or something. I think that's how you say it, Mauve. Yeah, it's this is the demo version. I know there's two versions of it. There's the English version and the Korean version because it was made by Korean person. I don't know if the Korean one has more, but this one, the English version came out in July, I think. And the Korean one came out like at the beginning of this year. But either way, guys, it's a Danganronpa fan game. It's only the demo, so it's just a prologue of it. That's what I read there, and it looks really cool so far. The artwork looks cool. I don't know about the actual game, so that's what we're gonna check out. So let's click new game, and let's hop right into it. So my screen's really small, but yeah. Hey, will you really be okay? Can you click? Do I have to click enter? Damn. How many times do you have to ask I'm fine? Although, don't you think it's too late to ask that question now? No, it's not too late. You should consider this carefully. Once you start this, you can't turn back. I have prepared for this. Do you think I would do something this big without preparations? It's not that, but if you do anything dangerous, I'll be forced to pull you out, okay? Or I'll pull you out. I feel reassured you're the only person I can trust, Argo-sama. Don't call me by that name. I gave it up long ago. Okay. I'm sorry. Would you stop acting so lightly in such a serious situation like this? I'm really worried about you. I feel the same. What did you say? Huh, it's nothing. Anyway, you shouldn't worry. I'm sure I will succeed. For his sake. Who? Why was his white, huh? Okay. There's probably a little over 2 minutes left. You'd better stop looking at the clock and get yourself ready. Alright, I'll be back. You gotta tell me what happens when it's over, okay? Don't worry. I'll be sure to come back safely. Shall we start? Yes. Yeah, let's begin. So is this game gonna be a simulation? Is that what's going on? It feels like we're just getting plugged into the metaverse right now or something. I don't know. I opened my eyes slightly. Even in the midst of hazy consciousness, I felt a strong glare of light pouring into my eyes. A hard but cold texture. It's very familiar. I see. I'm lying on a desk. When I lifted my head and shifted my gaze, I saw the scenery of a classroom. As my eyes got used to the light, the objects in the classroom gradually become clearer. This classroom. Hey. Oh, okay. So it's like a RPG type game. This is actually cool. It's like you got the Danganronpa and like made it come out like years before it originally came out. Yeah, it's an RPG, and that's cool. And she looks really cool as well. As I turned my head, I saw somebody leaning against the classroom's wall. Whoa, who are you? That's exactly what I want to know. Who the hell are you? I'm Hiruto Iwata. Tell me everything you know. I quickly responded to her overbearing attitude. Me? Well, I walked into the front door of the school like I was told to do, and then no memory after that. How did you know? The exact same happened to me. Just what the hell is going on? Let me ask you one last thing. The school you were enrolled in was it Hope's Peak Academy? That's right. You too? She silently nodded. Nice. This classroom is like... Oh, okay. The classroom looks just like, the actual classroom we get in. They made it look really cool in this RPG, Hope's Peak Academy, a government-funded school with the purpose of training and gathering those with outstanding talent in each field. Graduation from said academy is supposed to set you for life. The school has a traditional history going back hundreds of years of producing very promising students in various fields. Some people even call it the School of Hope. That takes and nurtures the future of our country. Okay, there are 2 qualifications you need to be admitted into this school. You have to be in high school, and you have to be the very best at your field. There's no such thing as applying to this school. Only scouted students get to enter. Well, not necessarily. There's a whole district area of the school that you pay to get in, but it's just a lot of money. That's what that building on the side is for. Admitted students are given the role of ultimate students because they're the very best at what they do. Yep, I'm the very best at nothing. With that thought passing through my mind, I pulled my hand out of my pocket and pulled out a piece of paper. What's that? A letter? Give it to me. Okay. Hidito Awada. This time, one ordinary student was elected by lottery to attend our academy. As a result, you have been enrolled into our academy as the ultimate lucky student. I see. So in short, you're a student who got in by a lottery. Yeah, that's right. This is the letter I got from the academy. The school regards luck as a talent, so it enrolls one person a year through the lottery. That's how you got your talent. In other words, there's nothing special about you. That's right. Yep, nothing special. I wonder who's gonna die first. I won't know because this is only the prologue, but still, I want to know who dies first. My name is Hidito Awada. I'm just a normal everyday high school student and with an average appearance and an average amount of talent. I only entered Hope's Peak Academy because of a nationwide lottery. My hobbies are gaming and I dislike going to school. I'm just a typical high school student that some might call part of a mob. Okay. You look really boring to me. Yeah, you look really boring. That's the type of person I think of myself as. Yep. At least you look cooler than Hajime and Makoto. Well, it doesn't matter if you're talented or not. By the way, we're in the same school, so shouldn't you know my name too? I'm Mayu Ego, and then it's written in Chinese? Is that Chinese? What language is that? I don't know. It looks Chinese. I got in as the ultimate engineer. Damn, that's cool. Mayu Ego, ultimate engineer. Ego, I look forward to getting to know you. If you're an engineer, does that mean you work with machinery? That's a mechanic's job. Engineers use science to create new technology. For example, making a car using motorized power, modifying the power supply, steering devices, and more. I don't really get it, but you're someone who creates new technology. If you can't understand me, that's alright. I don't know much about technology, but you must be skilled if you were scouted to Hope's Peak Academy, right? Hold up. What ultimate ability does Miyu Iruma have? Wasn't she the ultimate engineer? Or no, she was the ultimate inventor, I think. Yeah, I think that was her ultimate ability, Miyu Iruma from Danganronpa V3. But yeah, whatever. Oh, I forgot, I can't use my mouse. That's right, I patented the new technology of a new reciprocating engine I developed. The money from that was enough to live for several years. Okay, she brags way too much. And that's our introduction done. So this place is Hope's Peak Academy, right? You said you also fainted at the entrance of Hope's Peak? Then maybe something's off. By the way, did you wake up in this classroom too? Nah, I woke up in the classroom next door face down like you. I was confused and decided to have a look around, and that's when I found you. I didn't mention this before, but it looks like there's something next to you. Oh, it's just that paper. The new semester has started. I hope you guys make your country proud. Please gather at the front gates at 9 a.m. Was this a note from the school? Looks like some kids are playing a damn joke. Who says you guys in a serious situation? And why did they have to write us a note? Couldn't they have just told us in person? That way they don't have to go around giving us all letters. That's true. Also, think about it. Do you remember walking over to this classroom? No, I don't think so. Maybe one of the staff knocked us out and put us in the classroom, but that wouldn't make any sense. I see your point. Did we get caught up in something extraordinarily big? It looks to be, no matter how you look at it. There's not much we can do right now. Are you planning on going to the entrance gates? At 9 like the letter said? For now, yeah, there's nothing else I can do. It's a little after 8 right now. We still have a bit of time, so why don't we have a look around this classroom and then the rest of the school first? That's a good idea. Welcome players to Hope's Peak Academy. Allow me to give you a brief tutorial. The menu can be opened by using the escape key, and interactions can be done using the enter, space, or Z key. Okay. You didn't tell me how to move. Yep, okay. Yeah, that's how you move. The new semester has started. I hope you guys make your country proud. Okay, it's just that. Okay, is this a window? This is supposed to be a window, right? Judging by the layout, yeah, but, what's with the iron plate? Get out of my way. Mayu begin to try to move the iron plate. This is some quite high-strength material. It's quite thick, and the fixation is firm. Does that mean we can't move it? I don't think a human would be able to remove this. What the hell is a thing like this doing in a school? It's like a... okay. I thought the windows were, like, on one wall. They definitely, like changed things up a bit. Because the windows were on one wall, and then the door was not back there. The door was on this side. It's right here. By the way, can I see the time? There's plenty of time left, so I'd better start searching like Ego. Okay. It's a monitor that hangs in the corner of the wall. It doesn't look that odd. Okay, this. I can't interact with that. The camera. Wait, let me try this one first. No, okay. The camera now. Let's go over to the camera. Hey, look, there's a surveillance camera here. You're right. It's a lot bigger than the usual ones you'd see. I want to take it apart and see what makes it tick. I think we've investigated all we can for here. We should go explore the building. All right, let's leave and see how the school looks in 2D. Because the school is in 3D originally. Whoa. Okay, that's bright. That's a lot of purple. The outside of the classroom was unpleasant. Yeah, it is unpleasant. It's so purple. A landscape filled with dim light fixtures, quiet corridors, and a square-shaped interlocked center. I don't know. It sure is quiet. When I looked around earlier, I couldn't even see a fly. And there's no faculty here. That's really suspicious. I'm gonna go look around the school now. First of all, want to come with me? Sure, how about you? It might be dangerous to go alone. Well, unless you're confident that you won't be in my way. I'm coming. I don't really like Mayu's attitude, but I think it's best to stay with her for now. I don't know much about this school, but there's got to be more students than just us two, right? Yeah, 2 people in a classroom would be pointless. Maybe we'll find the others if we keep looking around. Maybe they're walking around like us. Right, let's get going. I'll be a lot more at ease if we find any others. Wait a sec. We should check the entrance hall first. The entrance hall? Yeah, we can't see outside because of all the thick iron plates blocking our windows, okay? Don't you think these are intended to trap us here? To trap? Yeah, so we should go check to see if the front door is unlocked. If that's also blocked with iron plates, we're in real shit. You're right, let's go then. Okay. Yeah, it's an iron door, right? This is crazy. The entrance wasn't blocked with iron plates. However, there's an iron gate that looks several times stronger instead. Okay, Mayu ran out and began to inspect the iron gate, looking shocked upon inspecting it, and then shook her head. It's way stronger than those iron plates. I doubt you could even call this a door in the first place. When I walked in, it was just a regular looking door. Same with me. It must have been put up whilst we were unconscious. We really are trapped in here. This is getting weirder and weirder. Who did this? Anyway, it's no use complaining here. We should try to find others for now. I agree. Okay. We're going to go find others, but this school is really weird. Let's talk to the other students first. Okay. Everything's overall the same. Yeah, everything's overall the same. Apart from this, that's where the AV room is, but the AV room is that way. Ooh. Okay. Okay, this area is really, it's definitely different. They changed up the layout a bit. Yeah, the layout's changed up. But let me talk to you. Oh. Hey, wait a second. I heard a voice which made me feel drowsy just by listening to it. What, me? You must be freshman at Hope's Peak Academy, right? Everyone I've talked to so far has been. Yeah, that's right. You too? Yes, I'm the ultimate badminton player, Satsuki Kana. Yo, Satsuki Kana. Yo. Hello, Satsuki, nice to meet you. Can you introduce yourselves too? It's not fair that I'm the only one who shares their name. I'm Mayu Ego, and this is Hiruto Iwata. Cool, I'll try to remember it. If that's it, then I'm off. Already? We hardly spoke. Sorry, I'm gonna go talk to the others. Oh, okay. Surprisingly, she seemed in a rush. I'm gonna be honest, that girl doesn't look like an athlete at all. I agree, her voice, her actions, and even she looks like she's stuck being drowsy. Doesn't give me the athletic vibe at all. Yeah, I guess not. Hey, yo, you didn't go anywhere. You're still standing there. Oh, whatever. That area leads over to the dorm areas, you know, but I'm gonna check out this area first. I wonder where the gate is. Do we just go to the front entrance? Is that where we're supposed to go? At 9? Because that's the only thing, a gate, AV room. Yo, it's Zenitsu, and you two, hold on! What? Wait a moment, could you help with filming? What's going on? Isn't it obvious? I gotta capture my first meeting with my classmates at Hope's Peak Academy. It's a once in a lifetime event, you know? I don't like it. I hate being recorded or photographed. Oh, I'm fine with it. So your names are? I'm Mayu Ego. Alright, Ego, I'll blur out your face. Your name is already plastered all over the internet anyway, so there's no need for me to hide it. It wouldn't matter, right? If you don't, I'll sue. I'll take that as I'll take that as I cannot read. I'll take that as consent. Now then, the male side. What's your name and talent? I'm Hiruto Iwata, the ultimate lucky student. Ah, you're the student who came in by lottery. And you're Ego, the ultimate engineer, right? How exactly do you know all this? Okay, thank you for your cooperation. But why are you filming us? Are you going to keep this recording? Why, of course, I'll upload it to YouTube. Okay. The original plan was to live stream, but... Huh? I'm a bit too late to introduce myself. My name is Shoji Shinano. I'm the ultimate streamer. Nice. I made my own ultimate streamer. Like, I was creating Danganronpa characters once. I created like a whole set of 15, and one of them is the ultimate streamer. I created executions and deaths for all of them. The ultimate streamer, how she died was crazy. Well, not entirely crazy. So, I made my brother. This is just a quick story, okay? I made my brother into a Danganronpa character. Gave him a name, Buyuchi. I don't even know where that name came from. That was his name. And then I had the ultimate streamer as well. So I had Buyuchi eliminate the ultimate streamer by because the ultimate streamer was a woman in this one, and she got like her I don't really know. I think she got strangled to death by something by Buyuchi, and yeah. The ultimate streamer that I created was she had blue hair. She had like a headset on, or like one of those one ear like headsets, with like the microphone coming down from it. And then she also had a I don't know, a game controller on her skirt. I don't know. I'll put up a picture if I have one. I don't know if I have one or not, but I'll put up the picture if I can find it. It's really old, so it looks really bad. Either way, cat, a streamer. Damn! I keep using my mouse. Yeah, haven't you heard my name at least once? I'm sorry, but I don't really use internet streaming services. What's a streamer? Okay, I'm surprised you don't know me. I get an average of 10k live viewers and the amount of YouTube subscribers. I have over 1 million, 10,000 viewers. There's that many people watching your stream. That's right. If you search for my nickname on Google, you'll get loads of results. So you're going to upload the video you just recorded on your personal channel, right? Yep, the entrance ceremony of Hope's Peak Academy, a school that attracts worldwide attention, will increase my views by at least 10 times. Originally, I bought a handycam to go live with, but when I woke up, all my belongings were gone. While looking for a replacement, I found this video camera in the warehouse. A professional requires flexible thinking. I had no other choice, so I've been using this to record. Wait, then you want to upload that stupid video to the internet just to get some money? Please don't say that. I can't help it because I made a promise to my viewers. For an internet broadcaster like me, the words of the viewers are the most important, so please don't look. Please don't look at me so disrespectfully. Yeah, this looks like an important job for Shinano. Well, thank you again for your cooperation. I'm gonna go look for other new students. Okay? I kinda hope he doesn't die. I like him. I can't help but feel uncomfortable. I think he's a good guy, though. Yeah, he's cool. He's a cool guy. The shop. Let's go in there. Let's go into the shop. You. Okay. She's really pale. There's someone here who's got their eyes glued to a book. Hey there. She glanced at me and quickly turned back to the book. Are you one of the Hope's Peak Academy freshmen? Yes. Okay. Can I introduce myself then? I'm Hiruto Iwata, and this is Maya Ego. Erika Jumonji. Okay. Miss Jumonji? The ultimate librarian. Okay. Jumonji? That's your name, right? Yes. Hey, ain't it rude not to look at someone when you're speaking to them? I apologize. I just don't want to be disturbed when I'm reading. She then closes the book. That attitude, where are you from? I'm from Osaka. Why do you ask? I don't care what city you're from, but are you joking? There's a limit to being disrespectful in front of people. If you were disturbed when you were doing something, wouldn't you also be annoyed? I am the same, and I'm sorry once again. This is kind of weird. Is it just me? She's being so shameless that it's confusing me. It's been a while since I've spoken to strangers like this, so I'm a bit inexperienced at social interactions. The hell? Don't worry, it's all good. Everyone makes mistakes when they're speaking to new people, right? Let's just go somewhere else. I'm sorry for disturbing you, Erika. No matter how you put it, she's something else. I took the confused look in Ego and left the room. Okay, but yeah, we didn't leave the room. I don't know how you say your name. Ego, or I'm just saying Ego. I think it might be Ego. The infirmary was closed in the original game, but I'm able to go in here now. Okay. Oh, okay. Hey, can I bother you for a moment? Who are you? We're freshmen at Hope's Peak Academy. I'm Ego, and this is Iwata. So you're also freshmen. I'm Rika Kizuki. I got accepted to Hope's Peak Academy as the ultimate zoologist. Okay, the ultimate zoologist. Nice. It's another ultimate. I'm an engineer, so we're both science students. A pleasure to meet you. A pleasure to meet you too. This feels alienating. By the way, what do you think about our current situation? We're in a school without any staff or faculty, and there's only a mysterious note telling us to gather at the front door. It can't be a surprise event, of course. I think we're caught up in something much bigger. Still, wouldn't it be better to focus on what's in front of you rather than thinking about the things you don't know yet? What? If we gather at the front entrance at 9, I think we'll get to know something more. That makes sense. Now, excuse me, I'm going to go somewhere else. She's a smart person. I agree, her head works well, even in this unusual situation. Do you like such a calm person? Of course not. I believe people should take rationality in any situation. Rationality is only of the things that make a person valuable, isn't it? I guess so. But let's leave the infirmary. But they did a really good job with like how everything looks. The bathrooms, the men's restroom. Are you going to go in? I think someone should look in there to be sure. Oh yeah. Can you wait outside? Okay, don't take too long. Okay. Oh damn. I left, but whatever. Let me go in the women's restroom. What are you doing? You can see this is the women's restroom. Are you going to go in there? No, it's not like that. You touched the doorknob, so what's your excuse? Do you want to go in there, even if it makes you look weird? Well, somebody has to check in. I'll be right back. With these words, Ego walked past me and disappeared behind the woman's bathroom door. And after a bit, there's nobody and nothing in there. There's no need to worry about it. Really? If you say so. You don't believe me? Why would I think that way? You're a trustworthy person. I don't trust her. Well, let's go. Yeah, let's go. Okay, well, the upstairs is definitely blocked off. But yeah, they were like putting everything on top. Okay. You. Yo. Oh, another person. Are you also freshman at Hope's Peak? At Hope's Peak? Yeah, we are. I'm Mayu Ego, and this is Hidito Iwata. It's strange how there's only freshmen here. I'm Ukyo Sarashina, the ultimate calligrapher. Okay, Mr. Ultimate Calligrapher. Let's see. I've heard of you before. You're the son of that famous artist family, aren't you? You know me? I'm surprised only a few not in the art industry do. I read it in the newspaper once. A genius of the industry or something like that. I don't deserve that much praise. I didn't expect them to write all that when I went for the interview. Still, you've got to be good in order to get into Hope's Peak, right? Well, I can't deny that in art, the eyes of others are important. Anyway, have you two seen the letter asking us to gather at 9 a.m.? Of course, we're just looking around the school for a bit. Just make sure you don't forget. I'll see you all later, okay? He just said what he wanted to say. That's pretty cold. Isn't being cold in this situation a positive thing? At least it's not. At least it's better than making a fuss as soon as you see another person. Okay, I feel like I've seen that turn. I don't know which character it is, but one of the characters is Danganronpa did that shoulder over thing. Okay, it's locked. I think it was Byakuya, so I think he's based off of Byakuya or something. But either way, I can't go in the gym for some odd reason, so let's head over to the second area. Okay, so I found out that Zero also is able to open up the pause menu, so I don't have to click escape. Nice. I found two more students. Hello, are you a person attending Hope's Peak Academy too? Yes, that's correct. I'm Satoshi Shitanda, the ultimate puzzle champion. Who might you two be? What's up with this guy's face? The ultimate puzzle champion. What? Nice to meet you. No, that's me. Nice to meet you. I'm Hiroto Iwata. I'm Mayu Ego. Hiroto and Mayu. Okay, I got it. How'd you get the puzzle champion talent? Every year there's a competition called the World Puzzle Championship, where puzzle experts from all over the world gather to compete. I just so happened to be last year's winner. Damn, that's pretty cool. It's not a big deal. Most puzzles are just formulas which can be solved easily with repetition, much easier than what you'd think. Still, I think it's amazing someone like me wouldn't be able to do all that. I appreciate it. I'll go elsewhere, then. See you later. But yeah, you never leave. You stay there. There's definitely a lot of amazing people here. I'm sort of losing my confidence. It's Hope's Peak Academy. What did you expect? Nice. Okay. Can I go into the laundry room? Yes, I can. And there's someone in here. Okay. Who are you? Hey, wait a minute. Oh, there's people beside me. Thank God. We're both freshmen at Hope's Peak Academy, are you? You too then? You're my classmates. So you're a freshman too? Yes, I am called Hiyori Tsubaki, the ultimate chauffeur. But I prefer if you'd call me the ultimate driver. Oh, okay. Ultimate driver? The ultimate chauffeur. I think ultimate driver is easier to say. Oh, chauffeur? Driver? Chauffeur sounds a little tacky. I'm not really one for professional terms, so I prefer you to call me the ultimate driver. How can you drive? You're in high school. You're a freshman in high school. How old are you? What exactly is the ultimate driver? I don't think you'd get into Hope's Peak by just being good at driving cars. Oh, only cars? I'm a master at all four-wheel transportation. Doesn't matter if it's a golf cart or an armored tank, I could ride it. I think driving armored tanks is a bit unrealistic. Well, that's enough of my bragging. Did you guys wake up with your face on a desk too? Yeah, we both woke up like that. You went through the same... What the hell happened here? Come on, what are you so worried about? This is Hope's Peak Academy after all. It's probably just some event they're doing. Can we really think about it like that? What's wrong with thinking like that? Thinking about this too hard only gives me a headache. Oh, more than that, have you guys met before? Us? Not at all. We met for the first time today. So you're really going to trust someone you have only known for a couple of hours, a boy and a girl together? This is unusual. Ego, hang in there. I apologize on behalf of her. Okay. Ultimate driver is kinda sus. How do I leave? Where's the door? Oh, the door's this way. I was like, what? It's right here. Okay. Let's head over to the bathhouse. From the outside, it looks like a bath. The door seems to be blocked. Okay, so we can't go there, but we can go to the nurse's office. The nurse's office is also blocked. The dining hall. Okay. This dining hall is really weirdly shaped. Why does it look like this? What did you do to the dining hall? You have like an extra section like indented in here, dude. What did you do to the dining hall? But either way, there's a person here. Maiden or man? I can't tell. Hey, hold on a second. Want to ask something. That's a surprise. A student who looks short but very well built approached me. His distinct features attract my attention. You freshman at Hope's Peak Academy? Yeah, that's right. Are you a foreigner? Agree. A small island country in Europe is home. Doesn't appear on the map. Okay. Coming here as an international student. But how do you notice am I the foreigner? Are you like Gonta? Anyway, would you... Oh, damn. Anyway, would you think you're a foreigner when they hear that, the way you talk? Where did you learn to speak that way, or this way? I apologize. I tried to learn your language, but time passed in vain. There is still a problem with speech. Don't blame yourself too much. The accent and pronunciations aren't good enough. Your phrasing could still use some work, though. That's unreasonable praise. Shh. Still thank you for kind words. Good deed are human virtue. Come to think of it, do you know my name yet? After that, you haven't even introduced yourself yet. Mighty fine morning to you mighty fine morning, if you ask me. I'm Justin Blade, Ultimate Bounty Hunter. Oh, okay, an Ultimate Bounty Hunter. That's something. I look forward to getting to know you. I'm Hiroto Iwata. And this is Mayu Ego. What? Hiruto Iwata. I am sorry, foreign name, difficult to remember because it is not familiar to me. It's okay, there's no need to rush, so take your time to remember. By the way, what is your talent? Me? I am a bounty hunter. What? Our country is a country of kingship. Police system exists, but bounty system also still exists. The criminals who receive the bounty are tracked, arrested, and reported. That is my job. You're telling me that still exists? I thought the bounty system only existed in the Middle Ages. There are always exceptions. Of course, we are just civilians, therefore, the protection of the state is insignificant. But compromise on injustice, it's even more dangerous. Okay, the story drags on. I go and see something else. Okay, everyone just goes, says, I'm going to go somewhere else, I'm going to see them, okay. He has more convictions than I thought. You're right, but I can't concentrate at all because of the way he speaks. Me too, I had to hold back my laughter. Okay, but why is the game lagging? What's going on? Why did the game start lagging? Why, dude, why is the game lagging? Stop lagging, game. Let's go to the kitchen. Who are you? I think I know who you are. I read all the character descriptions beforehand when I was viewing it on Twitter. But, yeah. Let's see. Hey, you, are you a freshman at Hope's Peak too? Ah, that's a relief. I was worried I was the only person here. You're also Hope's Peak freshman, right? Did you not go outside? Did you not see the bounty hunter, right out there? He was right there. Dude. Yeah, both of us are. When I suddenly woke up, I saw a building that looked like a school, and also saw Hope's Peak Academy's students gathered. Then this place is Hope's Peak Academy. That's a good possibility, right? I haven't checked that out yet. I see. Oh, I didn't introduce myself. I'm the ultimate baker, Kotori Fukuoka. Nice. Kotori with that hat. She's a hat. But I don't trust her. Okay, I don't trust Kotori. Baker? Yes, do you know a bakery brand called Kotodori? Of course, how could anyone living in Japan not know? When I'm too lazy to eat, I often buy bread there. I'm a baker there, and I'm in charge of all the recipes, including red bean bread, soburo bread, and bagels. You made those? The bagels taste great! Nice. It's the result of months of studying ways of making the recipes. It's made by a talented person like me. So it can't taste bad. Hey, what about you? What's the best bread in Kotodori? Me? The best bread, I'd say the most basic one. Yes, you know well, you can't even compare it to other brands, can you? I can feel the radiating self-love from here. Then please continue to buy there. I'll go somewhere else now. Okay. Nice. I'm tired. This is why I don't get close to people who like talking about themselves so much. What about you? Me? I don't really show that I'm good. That's a given. Doesn't make a big difference to me. Oh, okay. It's still lagging. I don't know why. I don't know why it's lagging, but either way, that's nice. We found those people. So far, I'm hoping the ultimate streamer and the engineer survive at the end, and also the badminton girl. I'm hoping they survive. Why are you still moving? But yeah, let's go find the next person. Okay, something's off about down here. There's no stairs. I don't know. There's supposed to be stairs here, leading up to the second floor dorms. I don't know where they are. But either way, we're in. Talk to this guy who looks like he has a bowl cut. And yeah, he has a bowl cut. A person is moving items from one place to another. This person. Hey, wait a minute. Oh, other people. Are you also freshmen at Hope's Peak Academy? That's right, I'm Mayu Ego and this is Iwata. Wait, Ego, I think I've seen this guy before. Huh? No, wait, are you that fashion model Tomoe? Ah, you know me. It would seem my name has spread more widely than I thought. Are you famous? Of course he is. Really famous. There were rumors on the internet that he's a student who conquered the runaways of various luxury brands. I see. It's a great honor to meet you in a place like this. It's an honor to meet you, or it's an honor to meet beautiful people like you. My name is Rintaro Tomoe. Nice to meet you. I don't know why. Giving him such a weird. He says it's a fashion model, so you know every male fashion model has to have that type of voice. Oh, and there's no need to talk formally to me. You shouldn't think highly of me. Look who's talking. Oh, that's a habit I got used to. I mean, we don't have to be that formal. Okay, can I call you Tomoe? Of course, I'd appreciate that. On another note, what were you doing just now? Oh, I'm cleaning this warehouse. This warehouse seems filled with dust. Do you have minsophobia or something? Nope, it is just self-satisfaction and beautification. Isn't it nice to see everything in a clean state? Yeah. Right. Then I'll continue what I was doing. I'll see you at the entrance ceremony. Didn't you say he was a famous model? He's certainly unique. I know, I was nervous because he's a celebrity. A celebrity. But he seems a lot more eccentric than I thought. Yup. Tomoe. And the game stopped lagging, which is good. Still don't know where that staircase is, though. Is it? I think it's lagging again. Never mind. It's okay, whatever. It was lagging there. Let me see, is anyone in the restroom? Over here. The men's restroom. Are you going in? You definitely need to investigate. Oh, yeah. Can you wait outside? Shit! Come on, come out ASAP. There's nothing in here. Let's leave. Okay. There's nothing in there. There's those things on the wall. Don't know what those things are. Why is the trash room all the way at the end of the hall? The trash room's not all the way at the end of the hall. Why is it here? Who are you? Hey, you. Wait. Ah! You. Who are you? Why did you lock me up in a place like this? Hey, don't get the wrong idea. We're also trapped here. You are? Of course, so take it easy. Phew, I'm a little relieved. Are you also a freshman at Hope's Peak Academy? How did you know? Because we are too. I'm Hiroto Iwata and this is Mayu Ego. Oh, I understand. I'm Rian Mikawa. I know I'm forgettable, but please try to remember it. Okay, Ultimate Freeder. What's a Freeder? What's a Freeder? Okay, Mikawa, can I ask for your talent? Actually, I don't have anything to call a talent. What? You'd be the only one person without talent. Well, I entered as a freeter, so I'm the ultimate freeter. If you're a freeter, do you work part-time jobs? That's right, there's no part-time job I haven't done. From part-time job at convenience stores and restaurants to high-profit, high-risk part-time jobs I never want to do again. But Hope's Peak scouted me with this talent, I don't know why. That definitely sounds like a bad talent. Ego, that's a bit harsh. No, she's right. It's not fair to say that I'm an ultimate even though I've only done a few part-time jobs. But Hope's Peak scouted me with this talent. I don't know why. I didn't know there were this many great students. I'm a fool for not refusing to enter the school and coming all the way here. Come to think of it, I'm an idiot, right? I can't live like this. Don't blame yourself so much. Hope's Peak Academy scouted you because they saw something in you. Don't bother trying, he's not even listening to anything. After that, I tried to calm down the panicked Mikawa. Okay. I'm gonna quickly save. Let me save. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. 0. Okay, let's go. Don't know. I've looked in every room. Is this the last person? Hold up. Let me just quickly check down this hall. See if this is the last person. And yep, that's the last person. Yeah. Let's talk to the last person here. Okay. Hey, wait a minute. Oh, there are other people besides me. Are you freshmen at Hope's Peak Academy? That's right, I'm Hiroto Iwata, and over here, Mayu Ego. Then you're my classmates. My name is Misaka Kuzu. Please call me by my first name instead of my surname. Kuzu, that's a peculiar surname. So I'm asking you to call me by my first name. Footnote, Kuzu means garbage in Japanese. Okay? Alright. Which talent did you enter this school with? Well, I'm a bit uncomfortable saying. Huh? What's your talent? You guys, have you ever seen my name in the newspaper? Newspapers? I don't think I have. Ah, I understand. You've been featured in the newspaper in a negative light, haven't you? A negative light? No way! You're quick to notice. Nice to meet you, I'm Misaki Kuzu, the ultimate jailbreaker. Okay. Nice! Misaki! Okay. Wait a second, a jailbreaker? Did you hear that correct? Did I hear that correctly? It's a bit embarrassing, but you heard me right. Wait, are you serious? Hope's Peak Academy enrolled a jailbreaker as a talent? I was surprised too. However, a letter came to my place where I was reincarcerated. It was definitely a letter from Hope's Peak Academy. Wait, don't look at me like that. I'm not the kind of person you're thinking about. So you're an active duty prisoner. And you've broken out before. There's nothing strange about considering you as a vicious criminal. This is what I was worried about. Could you look at this? What's that? The prison only allowed me to enroll in Hope's Peak Academy with this on. Every single step I make is monitored, and if I don't do anything suspicious, an electric shock will be applied. Can we trust it? Well, there's no direct evidence since the lethal amount of current will not flow. I could show you. There's no reason to use an extreme method At the 9 o'clock meeting, we'll be able to confirm the authenticity of those words. Until then, can you get out of our sight? If that is how you can rest assured, it's okay. Again, I'm not the criminal you think I am. Okay. Not a vicious criminal? What a joke. I don't believe it either, but she strongly denied it. What about the bracelet she was wearing? If it's true, it's probably a very large prison where she was imprisoned. There is no way a small juvenile facility could get their hands on such an advanced piece of technology. Is that so? A juvenile offender not going to juvenile prison is pretty strange. Doesn't she look too dangerous to have as a classmate? I agree. Hope's Peak Academy is said to be willing to scout criminals if they have exceptional talent. But no way that a prisoner like that would enter the school. Okay, but I think it's time, so let's go. But so, like I said, I read all of the bios of everyone, and she is, the ultimate jailbreaker, and she's also really old, so she's like Yasuhiro. Yasuhiro's just stupid, so he failed every grade. But she went to prison, so she wasn't able to attend school, so that's why she's taking it again. Okay, so it wouldn't let me enter, but either way, I interacted with this gate. What's this? A shutter? It seems the stairs are blocked by a shutter. Why is it restricting where we can go? I don't know. But it wouldn't let me enter. It still says I have to interact with all the students, but I can't. I went everywhere. That's locked. I'm pretty sure I went into every room. I can't remember any other students. I went in those rooms. I went in that room. Well, let me just go check the classroom that I wasn't in, just to see if anyone might be in there. Because I didn't check it because I wouldn't think anyone would be in there because that's where this girl was from. But either way, let's check. And yeah, there is someone in here. Okay. Hello there. Who are you? Okay. I'm Hiroto Iwata. I'm a freshman at Hope's Peak Academy. Freshman, really? Yeah, I got accepted to Hope's Peak this year. I see. I'm so confused. I suddenly woke up in an unfamiliar place. Same here. When I woke up, the school was empty. There was only a note on the desk telling me to gather at the entrance at 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock? At the entrance? So it happened to you too, which means I'm not the only one. Yeah, so rest assured. I understand then. I should introduce myself. I am also a new student. My name is Hitomi Tadaira, whatever. I entered Hope's Peak Academy as the ultimate cellist. I don't know what that is. I assume she plays an instrument because she has that. Is it like the word what you call people who play a cello? That's what I assume. Yeah, I've heard of you. A high school cellist who swept competition all over the world and had solo concerts. I vaguely remember that name. My brother plays a cello. Oh, I'm embarrassed to hear that. I still have a long way to go. You're good enough to get into this school. You don't have to be embarrassed about it. Well then, you are a great person too. You are also admitted to Hope's Peak Academy. This guy's lucky, so he got in by lottery. Oh, you did? Don't be discouraged, though. There are tens of thousands of high school students across the country. I think being selected from among them is a great thing. Thank you. That's praise, right? I think she's gonna be the type of character to go ada. Okay, that was the last person. What do you think? Huh? The other students, what do you think about them? Well, it's a den full of crazy people. None of them are normal. I have no clue how I'm supposed to go to the school with these guys. I wanted to say that it would also include her, but I decided not to, thinking it was a bad idea. Shall we go? What are you waiting for? Let's go. We stopped before the entrance we had seen before. It was almost 9 o'clock. Recalling the faces of others beyond the door, I paused a little and then opened the door. Okay, that's cool. Oh, they're here as well. Hurry, Shoji? I don't remember who that is. Hurry up, it's almost 9 o'clock. Alright. Tomoe. Was that guy, right? Finally, you're all here! Okay. As soon as we stepped foot outside, a loud voice could be heard. Guys, wait a sec. Since everyone is gathered, I'd like to ask you some questions. Has anyone else had a different experience than mine? Misaki caught her breath for a moment. After receiving a notification from Hope's Peak Academy to gather at the front door by 8 o'clock, I headed there. However, I fainted for an unknown reason and woke up in a classroom here. Then I found a note on the desk telling me to gather at the front door by 9 o'clock, so I came here. Is it different for anyone? No one answered. Everyone's in the same situation then. I don't know about you, but this feels like an abnormal situation to me. It's just an event by Hope's Peak. Isn't it? If not, it's a bit scary. I heard that Hope's Peak Academy is a bit of an unusual school, so this may also be part of the event. An event that incapacitates and imprisons students. You should think about this and say it. You should think about this and say it again. Incapacitate? Imprison? If the school did everything that happened to us, they also made us faint and blocked the windows and the entrance. It's commonly called incapacitate and imprison. Well, that's true, but isn't that a crime? I don't think Hope's Peak Academy would do that. More questionable, isn't it? Isn't 9 o'clock sharp and nothing is happening? Then there should be further instructions. You can say that. You can say that? I think it's about 9 o'clock. I think something is also wrong. It's starting to get a little unpleasant here. What does the academy want? And when Tomoe finished speaking, yeah, ding dong bing bong. Yo.
Testing. Mic check 1, 2. This is a test of the school broadcast system. Am I on? Can everyone hear me? Okay, well then.
This is the only thing that has a voice because Monokuma already had an original voice.
To all incoming students, I would like to begin the entrance ceremony right now. Please make your way to the gymnasium at your earliest convenience.
Okay. Nice. When the broadcast stopped, everyone started to make noise. Oh, there we go. So it is an event. So there's someone else after all. Could it be a faculty member? I'm a bit nervous. That voice. Huh? That voice just now. Am I the only one who's bothered by it? No, it bothers me too. It sounded strange, and it felt strangely frivolous and unfitting of the current situation. Is that so? I didn't really notice. Anyway, I think we should move. We shouldn't waste our time discussing possibilities. Yeah, okay. Agree. See you soon. Okay. It would seem appropriate for everyone to move ahead. Let's depart quickly to the gym. Okay. I'm gonna save and end the video here. I wanted to finish this whole game. I wanted to finish this whole demo in one video, but my phone is dying. Let me save it again, just to be sure. I did I say it 50 times, but my phone is dying, so I want to end the video because my phone is gonna die. But either way, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. The next part of this is coming out the following week. Or since this video is being uploaded on a Saturday, it's coming out in like a couple days, like 3 days, I think, because it comes out on Tuesday. So the second video is coming out then. So stay tuned for that. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out and bye-bye.
Now